Hi, I'm Lee, and welcome to my channel. God, sorry, I'm half losing my voice right now, but we're going to make it work. So, this video is titled, Are Narcissist Stalkers? And this actually came about because I was watching this docu-series on Netflix, I'm a Stalker. And it's like a 5 or 6 part series, and it's mainly guys. I think they interviewed 1 or 2 girls, but it's all guys. And I think all of them, except maybe one, is locked up, like in prison for aggravated stalking. And as I'm watching this, it is, well, reminding me of when Mr. Michael Caruso went flipping bat crap crazy and started like coming to my house. So I did previous videos on this, but I'll give you guys a little recap. This was probably about a year ago. And of course, he had broken up with me yet again, told me, go blank yourself, never talk to me. Oh, just everything, right? And that's what I did. For 6 months, I did not reach out to him. I was moving on with my life, which is what he wanted me to do. But actually, he was not used to that. He was always used to me calling, begging, and pleading, please come back to me. I didn't do that this time. And then I remember this day like it was yesterday, baby. He sends me this hate-filled email at like 8:30 at night. Look at it. I'm like, oh, okay. Sends another one, right? So I go to bed, and then like 10 minutes later, I hear bam, 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 bam. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me right now? And I was not speaking to him. Okay. I didn't respond because I'm like, okay. So then here's where the psychoticness comes in. Okay. I was not responding to him. He was sending me all kind of hate-filled messages from burner numbers, emails, creating fake Instagram, or no, actually he was creating real Instagram pages using his like real name and everything, creating multiple Instagram pages, just sending me hate-filled. And it's like, why do you hate me? I'm doing exactly what you wanted me to. I'm not speaking to you. I'm moving on with my life. That's what you wanted. That's exactly what you wanted. So why do you hate me now that I'm doing that? And like he was making threats, threatening me like, you better call me, or it's not going to end well. And I'm going to show up at your work, and I'm going to do like just trying to bully me. I don't even like, I'm sorry, what? Like day and night, just banging, 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 like a flipping crazy person, right? And I always said this long before. Michael Caruso has O.J. Simpson tendencies. You know how O.J. Simpson basically went into a narcissistic rage? Yeah. Honey, I've seen his narcissistic rages. I've witnessed them. I even posted a video of it, of a video of him going into, well, not really a rage, but him getting irate. I mean, you can watch it. It's one of the early videos. When narcissist goes into a rage, it's like, which makes me believe that narcissists have no soul. It's like just a complete different entity takes over. I'm telling you, it's just kind of scary and unsettling to watch. Like, just, they just get this blank, they just black out into a rage. And it's like, you're a grown man, you can't control your rages. Well, OJ Simpson couldn't either. So that's what I always said. So I was watching this docu-series on Netflix, and these guys doing the same crap he did, um, for whatever reason. And there were different stories. Like, I mean, it's pretty wild, but yeah, there are different stories. But all these guys are the same, and it's like, are all these guys narcissists? I mean, I'm no doctor, but I would say that they have narcissistic tendencies. And it's like a narcissist doesn't like to be told no. It's their way or the highway, and they will stop at nothing to get their way. And I also feel like with narcissists, it's all a game. It's all a flipping game to them because narcissists actually are very insecure people. They're very insecure because if you think about it, they always have to have attention from everyone. They have to have praise from everyone. They have to have attention from everyone. Oh my God. Oh. And yeah, 9 times out of 10, narcissists are cheaters. Yeah, absolutely. And so I was watching that and thinking of all the crazy stuff that he did. And just like with these guys, okay, he was sending me hate-filled messages and threats, threatening me. And I'm like, no, like, you're not going to bully me. I don't flip and think so. And I remember I was pacing up and down my house, pacing up and down. It was like 10 o'clock, like I'm freaking out. I was like, hold up. I was like, you know what? I can only control how I react to a situation. It might be all empty threats, and he might act like a crazy person and come up to my work. And if he does come up to my work, well, so be it. He's going to look like the flippin' insane person, just like how he tried to send his little girlfriend up to my work. Yvonne, watch that previous video. Like what? So you're going to come up and show your butt? For what? Like, how old are you? So then when that didn't work, then here comes the novels of, oh, I'm so sorry and please come back to me. Like, seeing all this, it's like, it's actually really unattractive. But of course, it's all a game to a narcissist. Like, they just always have to win and win by any means possible. And like just like with these guys here on the Netflix docu-series, some of them did try, the Dr. Jekyll then to Mr. Hyde, but some of them were just straight Dr. Jekyll. I mean, it's actually really quite scary to be in any situation like that with a narcissist. With an angry, irate narcissist who cannot control their temper. And I saw this reel come up on my feed yesterday, and I follow her on YouTube. I can't think of her name, but she talks about narcissistic people, and behaviors, and just everything. And and it caught my attention because she said it was based on narcissists only come back into your life when you're doing good without them. And she basically said, and it's true, everything she said, I'm trying to remember it and trying to put it into words, and especially since I'm feeling like death. Um, but when a narcissist sees that you're living life without them, you're living your best life without them, well, then that triggers them because they're like, oh, well, she can't live without me anymore? Well, let me go in there. And she said that 9 times out of 10, these narcissists go in there because they're not done hurting you. And I speak from experience. When Michael Caruso was writing me these novels, I'm telling you, every flipping day, multiple times a day, there's novels left on my doorstep. I never got this when he was dating me, which, remember, I was never his girlfriend. Trina the prostitute was his girlfriend. I wasn't. Pouring his heart and soul out to me and still lying to me. So yeah, a narcissist, they want to come back in because they're not done hurting you. They want to make you hurt more. They see you out there living your best life without them. Well, guess what, honey? They want to cause you more pain. They want to cause you more pain. And it's like, I always ask myself the question, why? Like, how can someone just destroy someone's life, destroy their heart, destroy their soul, destroy their feelings, destroy their self-esteem? How on earth can someone do that and live with themselves? How? Well, you're a narcissist. And I fully believe that narcissists have no soul. Because if you have a soul, you would never do something to hurt someone. Never. So, in my personal experience, are narcissist stalkers? Well, this is the first narcissist I've dealt with, at least that I know of. I personally believe so. And I said to him, "You'll be back." He always comes back. Always comes back. Now, remember before, I would beg and plead, please come back to me, please come back to me. Well, he still came back. No one put a gun to his head and said, oh, come be with me. No, he did it on his own. And before I thought it was because he loved me, he missed me. No, no, no. He wasn't done hurting me and using me, you know. And I told him recently, you'll be back. You'll be back. You always come back. He reached out to me a year ago when I completely stopped off all contact and moved on with my life, which is exactly what I was doing, exactly what he wanted me to. He said, move on, don't speak to me again. I can't stand you. Okay. Okay, well, if you feel that way, why am I going to try to get with somebody who doesn't want to be with me? Ooh, I moved on with my life. He didn't like that. So then he comes back. He's not getting that attention. Then whenever he left that little comment on my YouTube page, when I did not, when I cut off contact and I was not speaking to him, then I get that notification of, oh, hi, GTFO, right? Let me tell you something, Mr. Michael Caruso, if you're watching this video and you leave a comment on my YouTube page, my friends told me delete it, which I did. My other girlfriend said, you should have left it up there so everyone knows exactly who you're talking about. Leave a comment again, leaving it up there so everybody knows who I'm talking about. They'll be back. They always come back. Always. And with Michael Caruso, it's been within the 6-month time frame. 6 months. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many white trash skanks he goes through. He'll always come back. And it's like, I want to say I'm more prepared this time around. But, it just makes me sick. So, you'll be back. You always come back. And if you don't come back, oh my God, well, I'll just throw a party. If Michael Caruso does not come back into my life, we are having the biggest blowout ever, and everyone's invited, except Michael Caruso. So, thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.